Yo, welcome to Premier Battles. This is the Where Winning Matters tournament. This is a £3,000 cash prize with the runner-up taking £1,200. Now, the way we're shooting this is completely different. Anyone that's been a part of Battle Rap in the UK or Premier Battles knows everything is done at a live event situation with a ticketed audience. We're taking all that away. Now it is all about the bars. It doesn't matter if you've got the biggest profile, the smallest profile, you're a newcomer or a top tier. All it matters what happens in the pit on this day when we are recording these battles and they go out to you live. So make sure you're getting engaged in the comments. Let us know as the battles are happening who you think won every single one of them. If a decision was wrong and you don't agree with it, let us know. Don't be scared. And if you missed this and want to go back and watch the full battles in full, go to patreon.com/Premier Battles. But welcome to Where Winning Matters. Let's go.
It's where winning matters. We ain't got time for bullshit, ain't got time for your manners. We wanna see war, man, with their pen out here just causing damage. It's where winning matters. It's where winning matters. We ain't got time for bullshit, ain't got time for your manners. We wanna see war, man, with a pen out here just causing damage. It's where winning matters. See, I'm back up on my graph now. Take your door, I'm back out. See, my money came an issue. So we seated up a grass house. Now I'm cleaning on my rack count. If it's needed, put the cash down. Catch a chopper to the face. Let's sit up beneath your mask now.
Welcome to Premier Battles. This is the Where Winning Matters tournament, brought to you in partnership with Cardtricks UK, the biggest wrestling box breakers outside of America. We are live in Manchester for the first round of the tournament, and tonight's show is stacked. Welcome back to another episode of Where Winning Matters, brought to you by Cardtricks UK. I am here once again with Shotty Horroh and with Stro, and we are going to get into some more fantastic battles for you. First up, we have Nelly versus Crow. This is a battle I'm looking forward to. Both could really make a statement in this tournament.
Yeah, no, definitely. I am worried about Nelly, I'm going to be honest.
Why do you think he's going to do another wrestling move and fall on the floor again?
No, it's just, I don't know what it is about him. Like, he just wants to do something mad in every battle. Like, he just wants that one moment. Like, he does the wrestling move. He was messaging me and Briggz when we had a battle previously where he wanted to release a locust into the crowd for whatever, like live locust. And it's like, come on, mate. I hope he takes it serious. That's from the Bible? Yeah, that's what it was. It was a plague reference, and I'm like, no.
What?
Yeah, this is my worry with Nelly in a tournament like this. Like,
Make sure that he doesn't put no locust out in here. There's like really expensive stuff in here. Like,
I just hope he takes it serious, because otherwise, you know, Crow's going to take it serious, and it's not going to end for Nelly.
He's going to release a load of crows. He's going to have loads of crows eating locusts while we're trying to rap.
He's going to leave a hat with a feather in it. Saying rap better. What do we think of Crow?
No joke. I really like Crow. I think Crow's one of them, an outsider, man. Like, I think Crow has the ability to win the tournament. I really do. I think Crow's good. It's just, you know, everyone can beat everybody in this tournament, and I think him on his right day, if he gets a few right days consecutively, we got a possible winner. Yeah,
I'd really like to see Nelly just really try and rap in this tournament. Stick to the basics, you know, because Crow does the basics really, really well, you know, and I think you need to start with that. And if Nelly does that, it can make a statement in this tournament. Well, let's go to Trubs to find out what the battlers are thinking before they enter the pit.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Trubs. I am the plug. Welcome to the Where Winning Matters tournament. Introduce yourself and where you from.
I am Crow Patrick, and I am now based in Banbury in Oxfordshire. I'm originally from the Air Force, California, all that shit. So I've got a weird accent.
My name is Nelly, and I'm from Cambridge.
Why did you enter the Where Winning Matters tournament?
Because I fucks with Prem heavy, I fucks with UK battle rap heavy. I want to see it thrive, and I'm obsessed with rapping and words and shit. So I want to just come here and show off that, you know, I've got a crazy mind for it.
Because winning matters. I like judges, I like accountability, I like being told that I've won or that I've not. Because that's the best way to progress. There's a metric, there's something measurable, there's criteria. That's why I entered, and because I want to win. I mean, £3 grand's nothing really, at the end of the day. You know, it's a month's salary on minimum wage now, thereabouts. You know, I do it because I want to win, I want to be better, I want to advance, I want to hold myself accountable. That's why I enter where winning matters. And winning does matter, because I'm winning.
I thought my biggest competition was Viz, and Viz is no longer in the whole tournament. And Bobby as well, and he's not in the tournament now. So I don't really fucking know. I have to be honest. Like, I guess people are gonna show me today who that is.
My biggest competition in the whole tournament is myself. I've got a bad habit of chancing it, of coasting, of not trying, of deciding to write for the battle the week of the battle. And I've done that, and that's why I am where I am. You know, I'm not gonna make any lies. You know, with certain people who started around the same time as me, I'm considered a step behind them, and that's my fault. And I have the capability to be a step ahead of everybody else, and I have the capability to win. So the biggest threat is myself.
I want to take it all the way. How far do I see myself going in the tournament? I want to take it all the way. I would be very surprised if I don't make it out the group stages. And, you know, at least get through to the semis. I'd like to be in the final and smoke shit on the big stage.
I can win it. I can win it. That's solely dependent on whether I choose to.
My group is really good. Like, it's a very high talent group. It's very mixed kind of styles. And I think it's one of the two sort of most challenging groups in there. So I think it's going to be different approaches all the time, different types of angles and rap styles coming at me. So it's exciting, to be honest, for me to write for all them different types of people.
Red Wolf, he's a good rapper, but struggles with brevity, struggles with self-awareness. Nice guy though, but I don't think this tournament is suited to him, and I think I'm going to prove that when I rap against him, and same to Dub T and to Crow. I think 60 seconds will be hard for him.
What do you think about Crow as a rapper?
I think Crow's great as a rapper. Crow is by far the best person in our group, withstanding myself.
Dub T?
He's fat!
Obviously you got Nelly, who's very much a wild card. His style's like very different to the other guys in my group. In terms of like rap skill, like Red Wolf's very good. But Dub T, he's kind of, he's been like growing so much and kind of developing so much that he could really do something crazy in this. So, you know, it's exciting to see who that ends up being.
Why should people tune in to watch my battles? Because I'm different, I'm interesting, I'm exciting, you know. Technically, I may not be the best. I may not have the best wordplay and similes, but I'm entertaining. I'm enjoyable. You know you've watched a Kick Nelly battle.
Every single time I bring fucking high quality wordplay, high quality punches, good performances. People should tune into my battle because I'm fucking sick at this and I love it.
This is my style. Now you see a pool table has many balls. In fact, I think it's 15 in total. I don't really hit balls with sticks. This goes in a different hole from every other ball. Slightly different, slightly smaller, but it's unique. Every other ball, although it may look different, it has a different number, goes down a hole and ends up at the same place. This is different. I am a cue ball.
People who have never seen me battle before can expect their minds to be taken to different places from where they're expecting. They can expect to see like really interesting fire punchlines and yeah, just creative rapping and like fire flows and stuff as well. I can actually rap, so you know.
This is a great chance for everybody. It's a great chance for the tournament. It's a great chance for the league. It's a great chance for UKBR. You know, we could do something really cool here. Although we are all opponents, in a way this is a team effort. So let's put our best foot forward, let's try our best, let's turn up on time, spit, not choke, be good, represent the brand, represent the scene, and let's fucking make something really sick happen.
If this is your first time watching Premier Battles, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and leave us a comment in the chat. Let us know who you think won battles, who you think lost battles, who you want to see more or even less of. And don't forget, all these battles can be caught on Patreon at patreon.com/Premier Battles, all available tonight. Let's get it.
What's going on, people? This your boy Trubs. I am the plug. Welcome to Premier Battles, and this is where winning matters. A $3,000 tournament, 32 battlers across 8 groups battling for $3,000. Hey, yo, let us know in the comments who you predicting to win, what battles you're looking forward to the most, who do you see being in the final? Exactly, man. If you want to see the battlers talking crazy before their battles and everything, head over to the Plug TV, the official Plug TV, and let's see who backed their talk. Let's see who actually backed their talk. Let us know in the comments who you got winning. You're done.
Hit the rewind to see what memories we find. I'm talking stage shows, first jobs up by the seaside. Cause these times I never get some me time. Cause free time was never meant to be mine. It comes with a cost and that comes with a job when you're working on the clock, cause you have to be the boss. So time, that's the biggest thing they lost, but it's the biggest thing we've got. Till it's gone, till it's gone, till it's gone. So we up. I'm just trying to make the most of it. Instagram pics, I apologize for posting it. I'm trying to show my kids what hyperfocus is. You noticed it, I came from the mud and made gold from it, so hold the pick. We never get to celebrate, we worry about the yesterdays. Money in the rent to pay, we have to set the plate for every single penny saved. Raise a glass to the class, it's time to celebrate. Cause we up, cause we up, cause we up.
Premier Battles, we are in Manchester for the Where Winning Matters tournament. If you're with us in the building, make some noise. Yeah. If it's your first time watching Premier Battles, make sure you click that subscribe button and let us know in the comments who you thought won this battle. That being said though, battler on the right hand side, introduce yourself.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Nicholas Kelly, aka Kick Nelly. Thank you for having me, Briggsy. Thank you. Yep. Bro. Yep. No manners whatsoever.
Sorry, we started off on a bad foot. Battler to the left, introduce yourself.
Hey, yo, it's Crow. Words of Crow on Instagram, words_Crow on like Twitter. What's up?
We hit the coin toss off camera, kick one. Round one on Crow, let's go.
Hey, yo, he said he don't like name flips. That's a shame, Nick, cause motherfucker, I got a dozen. And if this bitch don't like kick flips, he about to find out that I'm Rodney Mullen. And I won't stop him coming till he's bored of it. This an ordered hit. I brought the infrared for kick like the Jordan 6. Cause before you see me swallow pride, you'll eat shots tonight when I put the pump to kick like a Reebok design. But this bitch can get whichever fits him better. Either way, I'm leaving Kick lying at the scene today like Cinderella. Cause he said I couldn't beat him with all name flips and he can't accept it. Till I stamp his head in, wearing orthopedic sneakers. Now he stands corrected. You want the cash, forget it. Cause I'm up here rapping like the rent's past due. And you can't rap, so just show off your best dance moves. But how you gonna kick it with me when both your legs can't move? Cause it's set in stone. I get Nick Kelly wearing dead man's shoes. Cause this motherfucker is not cut from the cloth, but he's as soft as a couple of socks. We'd have to see a brand new kick if he wants a chance of upping his stock. So he's getting wrapped in a white sheet and stuffed in a box. That's one.
Let's go around with King Nelly.
He's a liar. And I said, man, that's what man do. Dead man's shoes. I happen to be not wearing any. So it's about to be a murder, eh? Crow, I'm about to go Hitchcock on this bird today. The way you carry on, Crow's gonna see vultures circling, mate. I'll have him on his knees, begging for mercy. Wait, that's the only time Crow's ever gonna be a bird of prey. Generative AI has destroyed your business. And I'm not saying you deserve that fate, but if anybody here has ever downloaded anything from ChatGPT, I think you're great and I love you. No more money for Mr. Microsoft Paint by numbers, but he can't get a real job because self-checkouts have destroyed his 10 to 5. He had a business, but ChatGPT offered the better price. Think that episode of Star Trek, you know, the ones where the Borg get inside, because artificial intelligence has just taken over Patrick's enterprise. You're boring, no skill, no charisma, no charm, just a man who writes sick. And everybody who's followed him raps exactly like him. Funny, we gave PC a platform and he sanitized things. He thinks he's a star, but Patrick's a sidekick. If he dispute that, I'll hack and slide, damn it.
60 seconds on the clock.
Did you count that?
Yo, my wit's so sharp it can leave a person's head severed and have it dripping on their clothes like a urban trendsetter. I'm just gonna keep clobbering you until you learn to dress better, cause I designed this material to be at your throat like a turtleneck sweater. This ain't a personal vendetta. I get surgical with every op that I'm given, but you're sloppy with writtens, so no one understands what you're trying to say like a doctor's prescription. So it sound off when you're spitting, cause you could be a genius with the quotes you wrote, but it don't sound decent in your vocal tone. And it ain't pleasing when you're repeating it, cause you just be screaming shit like Yoko, bro. Well, these are 60-second rounds, so I'ma quickly beat him till he's comatose, cause I pack hits in the 60s like the Beatles and the Rolling Stones. And I hope you know that we won't ever like you, and the only way to end this cycle is through blood, pooled up. So I brought something different for this pussy like a moon cup, cause you suck. So this'll be a violent killing. Ain't no funny shit when your sides are splitting. He can't handle the amount of pain that I'm inflicting. I'll throw strikes at him until his eye is missing like Michael Bisping. I hope you guys are listening. That's 2.
Time, let's go. Second round.
Crow hates the fact that he's going bald, and your methods to conceal it have sort of failed. You're like a 9-2 on the Norwood scale. So fuck your catchphrase. It's forced and I feel it's awkward. I'll take your black feather and put it in the cap that you use to conceal your baldness. Last battle, you were out here mocking Colton while simultaneously rocking the same trim as Bobby Charlton. Des Johnson brought it up in your battle, and you were in tears looking like a fight's an option. You don't deserve to use shampoo. The only guy I know who's cried from Johnson's. But since then, he's applying Topic, uses his hair fibres to disguise his losses, but any lady who's ever laid eyes upon him will know that Crow's always a virgin, due to them fibre optics. And compared to this guy's croppies, done nothing, just stood in their shadow, he's almost catching frostbite. But with hair that thin, I can see why you're actively avoiding the spotlight. Yeah, fuck him, you boring, silly, almost bald bastard. Your name's Patrick Courier. You should go to Istanbul and get the full package. Time.
Let's go.
He said I'm losing my hair, but I'm actually losing my patience. Are you a dumb cunt, fam? Cause a gun can give you a bald head that can't be stopped, like One Punch Man. Yo, he's been on the scene for years and years at the bottom of the ladder. Someone tell Ali Alexander that he's not a battle rapper. So I'm appealing to the judges block. You can't let Kick go through, cause just like his performances, nobody would dig those moves. This little prick owns shit clothes and has a big fro too. He's Jimbo fused with disco stew, but thinks he's Kim Jong-un. I mean, call him a communist and it falls as a compliment. But then he brags about money, his house, and all his accomplishments. A champagne socialist who drank his way from squalor to opulence. So I only want to hear you stacking chips in Alcoholics Anonymous. Yo, he's never forgetting me, cause I brought him the kind of cocktail that you get for your enemy. A couple shots with a lemon squeeze. I'm refreshing his memory. Cause you built a labor company from the ground up, and metaphorically it seems appealing. Cause the thing about both you and Briggz is we've all seen him reach his ceiling. And really, I don't give a fuck if you tuck into roast covered in gold. But meet in the middle? Nah, I'd rather cut to the bone. I just think it's funny you chose to battle rap when rapping is something you don't. Cause that makes you a socialist who wants to be publicly owned.
Sorry, let's go.
So Crow grew up on a military base, and it's absolutely destroyed his sex life. Ever since a young age, even the drill sergeants were wondering what his deal is, especially after he named his rifle Tommy Villis. Like, here's a wild thought, mate. Drop down and give me 20 is not a form of foreplay, but I met his ex. Tried it. I know she a damn hoe. I showed her my privates, and she went commando. Cause you are the boldest rapper, bruv. You are the boldest rapper, bruv. Step into rappers' cars looking like a Guess Who character. No defense, looking like Graham Potter's your manager. Body says one thing, but your face betrays you like a tag team partner who's had enough. On stage, looking like a straight amateur. Because you can't control what your face does, right? And that's why you look salty every time your opponents say lines. But when the crowd reacts, he stares at them like they're a bunch of obnoxious children. I guess Crow really is Brandon Lee, because the moment someone else in the scene got props, it killed him. Time.
Let's go. Make some noise for that battle.
What's good, people? Myself, Gemini. Judging Crow versus Kick Nelly. You don't know. First round, I'm just gonna lick off some lines I like. There's a lot of battles to get through, you know what I'm saying? I've already been late. Briggsy's mad at me. All of that. First round, Crow come out snapping. He had the Rodney Mullen line, the infrared kick, the Reebok design, Cinderella, stands corrected, stuffed in a box, dope. Crow, Kick Nelly had the Birds of Prey, the Enterprise shit. I gave the first to Crow. Second round, Crow had the turtleneck sweater, the Doctor's Prescription, Beatles and the Rolling Stones, Michael Bisping. Kick Nelly had the Cancel Your Boldness. This is boring, innit? I gave this one to Crow, innit? Basically, that's why I'm going with this. I realise as I'm reading these lines, it's just not hitting. It's not entertaining, innit? So, boy, man gave it to Crow. He had some dope lines. I could list them off. Battle was dope. Shouts to Kick Nelly. Shouts to Crow. Blessings.
Yo, what is good? My name is Bizzo Bond, former Premier Battles champion and the longest reigning battle rap champion of all time. Here is my judge's decision for Crow versus Kick Nelly. I edged all 3 rounds to Crow in this matchup. I felt like his angles were hitting a little bit harder than Kick's. Kick was taking a little bit too long in certain schemes and punches to get to a punch that wasn't necessarily paying off as heavy as he probably would have hoped and liked. So on this occasion, I do give the battle to Crow, but shout out both MCs. Peace.
Okay, Kick Nelly versus Crow. Crow's first round, very solid. Solid first round, nothing to complain about, nothing to write home about. It was a good first round. I'm someone who's been a fan of Kick Nelly, actually. You know, sometimes it's touch and go. Sometimes he does creative things that you haven't seen or heard before, not always for the best. And then sometimes it's a bit, you know, too out of the box. And this time I didn't think Kick turned up. You know, he tried to do a freestyle about not being in a dead man's shoes because I ain't wearing any shoes. You know, it could work, but he didn't make it work. And think that episode of Star Trek. What? Think that mate, I know that, yeah? I know Beam Me Up Scotty, and I know Captain Kirk. I don't know that episode of Star Trek. I don't think anyone in the building, maybe 1 or 2 people, would know episodes of Star Trek. So, like, who are you writing for? Who is your audience? You know, we got, like, I'm just giving game now, you know what I'm saying? Because I think my strength is when I'm doing references, I'm trying to make a reference that nearly everybody's gonna know. So if you're going too niche like that, I know Star Trek ain't really niche, but when you're talking about specific episodes and that, yeah. Crow took the first round. Actually thought Crow was a bit lighter in the second round. I was thinking, oh, actually, if Kick has a strong round here, we can make this interesting. He didn't turn up in the second round, and I had the same in the third. I had it Crow 3-0 convincingly. Shout out the boys, but yeah, it was a convincing 3-0 for me.
Check looks good, I'm billing up bands. You be counting sheep to sleep, man's counting the skiddy bang. The block is chizzy, Lizzie is making the ends go round. Pinky and the dreams, the mojo, that be the end goal now. Check looks good, I'm billing up bands. You be counting sheep to sleep, man's counting the skiddy bang. The block is chizzy, Lizzie is making the ends go round. Pinky and the dreams, the mojo, that be the end goal now. I don't even feel no regrets despite all the monkey business. Put 5 bills on my crepes, that's my kind of monkey business. Digits round here supplied by the junkies. Any given moment approaching could be some serious pass of time with the undies. Quick exchange by the cardo, grab the parcel. 2012 with a Mitchell and S-cap, Franklin Marshall. Hoodie on nothing till my name was the last straw. Came a long way from the nonsense. Skills would weigh on my conscience. Picked up a pen and a pad and a mindset. Found me a way for the profit. Back to this. Man talk west with the gas in it. I don't wanna hear about shells unless it's crustaceans on a platter dish. My pinky promise is the Queen's face on replay, so you better caption this. City on my back, I'm an activist. Put Northwest on the map with this, on the map with this. Like, check looks good, I'm billing up bands. You be counting sheep to sleep, man's counting the skiddy bang. The block is chizzy, Lizzie is making the ends go round. Pinky and the dreams, the mojo, that be the end goal now. Check looks good, I'm billing up bands. You be counting sheep to sleep, man's counting the skiddy bang. The block is chizzy, Lizzie is making the ends go round. Pinky and the dreams, the mojo, that be the end goal now. This life is nothing that you saw in movies. It's a war zone out here, nothing like Call of Duty. Stepped in a rave with a crew and a bucket hat. They be calling me Straw Hat Luffy. One piece of the pie and I'm Gucci. She like diamonds and rubies. She wanna try ride with a coochie. You look good but get out the way. End still hot and the drama never is done. Man feels well out of place. Ain't no game when a man back out the twister. Don't get bent out of shape. It's all bets in for the goal and getting richer. Not one yen out a day. Quick things send out the papes. Wrapped up nice and filling up that folder. Ching ching is my aroma. Big things and there's no hold up. Don't bother hit my phone up. If it ain't about cake, if it ain't about ways of making that price go up. If it ain't about cake, if it ain't about ways of making that price go up. Check looks good, I'm billing up bands. You be counting sheep to sleep, man's counting the skiddy bang. The block is chizzy, Lizzie is making the ends go round. Pinky and the dreams, the mojo, that be the end goal now. Check looks good, I'm billing up bands. You be counting sheep to sleep, man's counting the skiddy bang. The block is chizzy, Lizzie is making the ends go round. Pinky and the dreams, the mojo, that be the end goal now.
We have just watched Nelly versus Crow, and as the boys suspected, there was a bit of wackiness in the battle, with Nelly taking his shoes off. Crow with a resounding victory, all three judges. Do we think that's fair?
Yeah. From taking the shoes off, we've got to just give it Crow anyway. But nah, like I say, Crow really, he's one of them, man. So in this tournament, he's one of them. He's one to watch and good platform to start with there.
Yeah. Would you agree?
Comfortable day's work for him.
Yeah.
It really was. Like, I wanted Nelly to really make a battle out of it, and I wanted it to turn it into a dogfight, and he didn't do that. He just went back to stereotypical Nelly. And it's like, come on, mate.
Yeah, but you know, do you feel in this tournament when people take a loss and they find out that they've not put points on the board, that's gonna make them change tact and come at the remaining two battles with a new approach?
I want to say yeah. But we've seen Nelly do this in academies, we've seen him do this in other tournaments, so it's like, I hope the penny finally drops and we do see a different version of Nelly, but who knows?
Nelly, you heard it here first. Pull your socks up, put your shoes on, keep them on. We have another battle coming up for you. This one is the Academy South final after last week finding out that Hamill won the Academy North. So this battle will be contested between Pagan and Dynamic Mike. Do we have any favourites, any thoughts on this one?
I think Pagan. I think Pagan's been the favourite, or most people's favourite, for the entire tournament.
Yeah, was he not the... Did he not have a pick at the beginning? It was either
yeah. So he was the Team South captain, which was a bit controversial because he lives in Scotland and that's technically North, but Southerners needed a bit of help and we give it him. Like I said last week, I genuinely feel
giving him someone more Northern than us.
Yeah, I genuinely feel like Hamill beats any of them, regardless. But I do feel like Pagan's the favourite in this.
Yeah. Chubb's making a statement of intent with his team there, Academy North.
I'm not versed on them. I won't say that I'm versed on either MC.
I'd assume Pagan is the favourite just because he comes with a bit of buzz around his name as a newcomer, and Dynamic Mike, he's almost got the ingredients. I feel he can be a bit shaky with his performance, so I'd just like to see him with a bit more confidence in this battle.
Yeah, I feel
because I think he's got enough of a different character to everybody that he could make something work. So I'd really like to see him, settle into a confident performance and maybe give Pagan a run for his money.
Yeah, I feel like Pagan's writing's very clean. I feel like he's a very good performer. I like the way he structures his rounds. That's why I do have him favourite. But like you said, Dynamic Mike can produce that something different. So I hope that he really makes this a close battle.
Let's find out what they were saying before the battle. Let's go over to Trubs.
I'm Pagan. I'm from Glasgow via Ireland, if you can't tell by the accent. And I battle on Premier Battles. I entered the Where Winning Matters tournament because I want to win it, and 3k is a nice amount of money to come out for my troubles, and I feel like I can win it. Ooh, tough one. I think Gas Buff is going to be very good in the tournament. I think it suits his style well. Hamill in my bracket is going to be a tough battle. Crow, very good writer. There's a lot of tough names to get through. I think in this tournament I can go all the way. I don't see any reason that I can't make it to the final and, take the decision at the end of the day. Dynamic Mike is interesting, so he's obviously only had 3 battles, as I understand it. He's big on kind of gimmicks, props, things like that. Very creative with his angles, and I think he's probably going to do some of that today against me, and he's going to have to. He's going to have to come with an interesting angle to beat what I've got, because it's very good. Hamill is an interesting one, similar enough to me in a few ways. I think also he is going to take some interesting angles against me to try and pull the rug from under me when we do battle, because I don't know that he's going to want to step toe-to-toe and go bar for bar, because I think he might wilt. B-Ramble is going to try and undercut me with humour and kind of just be crafty and poke fun at me and try and make me look a clown, but I'll just smother her. People should tune in and watch my battle because I'm entertaining and I rap well, I'm funny, I take good angles, I perform well, I always turn up, I know my material, I do my job. Final message is just anyone who runs into me in the tournament, best of luck to you, man. You're gonna have to bring your A game, basically, because I'm looking at everyone and I'm willing to take names. I'm looking forward to it.
Premier Battles, we are in Manchester for the Where Winning Matters tournament. If you're with us in the building, make some noise. Let's go! If it's your first time watching Premier Battles, make sure you click that subscribe button and let us know in the comments who won this battle. But that being said, on the right hand side, battler, introduce yourself.
Yo, it's Mr. SM58, Dynamic Mike. How we feeling?
This full of beans. Battling on the left hand side, introduce yourself.
Pagan, Glasgow, Ireland, I'm fucking roasting, let's go.
Like I say, engage in the comments, let us know who you think won this battle. Patreon.com/Premier Battles for all the battles in full. That being said, the coin toss was done off camera. Pagan is on round 1, let's go, bro.
So, Mike Holiday's where I grew up. That's where his parents have roots. He gets all reckless and loose, he starts hassling our locals, it's a terrible look. Man, I'll take you to the forest, stick your head in a noose, leave your ass dangling from the end of a spruce. That's if you really want to hang in my neck of the woods. Oh, but my mommy's Irish, don't even fucking try it. You try to bring that fam in, cause you ain't known a hunger like this. Late nights I take flights with sunken eyelids to expand underground like the London Irish, while you treat rap like a novelty, obnoxious with your mockery. I'm a guest in the house of hip-hop, you're a squatter on the property. Astronomy to astrology, discipline to farce, and it's written in the stars what an idiot you are. You need big names to get you on a card, cause yours isn't very large. You want my help blowing up? Test the ignition in your car. Man, this is bubblegum pop to punk rock, a clump of blood clots to gunshots, a slug of gut rot to young scotch, cut from that one cloth to cum sock. Fuck off. I carried my class, and this the shit it fucking gets you. Rock that boulder on my shoulder while he's tripping up on pebbles. You might have a music degree, but that shit is nothing special, cause what good's a fucking mic if it's not picking up the levels? Rap. Sup, Pagan? Hello. You live in your mum's basement. All you do is talk shit on Twitter all day while you listen to Thug Nation. Except on a Sunday when you hit up the bus station. Me, I'm a fun lad on the whole with good chat. Last time I battled an aggressive dude, I had to get my shoulder put back. I came here for a laugh. Don't overlook that, or I'll show this Irish lad the meaning of fun and give his skull a good crack. Fucking Twitter warrior. Some of the stuff this dude will tweet. Oh, about to watch this battle in the gym, because it will give me the boost I need. Just got home from the gym and started writing some stupid heat. Sick battle, guys. Might go to the gym Tuesday week. Aw, you go to the gym, yeah? What are you doing in there?
Writing rhymes. Just picture it. Pagan going to the gym, takes a friend. Oh, for fuck's sake, Fian, is it wrist day again? Let me guess. Start with some stretch wordplay to warm you up. Then it's 20 reps of writing multis that are forced as fuck. Superset it with some shit bars that could have been done on the couch. And your cardio is 20 minutes on Twitter just running your mouth. Am I close? Yeah, that's a proper burn you can feel in the wrist. Now make sure to go home and tell everyone you've been in the gym, you fucking 14-year-old time.
Let's go, second round.
Mike here has ADHD, the most hyperactive of guys. He can't focus on any one task at a time. Think Doctor Who with those angel statues go snap in your spine if you let them pass from your side. Because I'm a stone-faced killer, and if you get distracted, you'll die. ADHD, boy. How you gonna take me to the cleaners when a game of Guitar Hero can fucking make you take a seizure? You take amphetamines just to fucking function. You're basically a tweaker, and since you're taking all this ether, I'm basically your dealer. He's a major little creeper in a group called the Sax Offenders. That's tremendous. He is. In a group called the Sax Offenders. That's tremendous. No better way to have the fans at attendance than to hint sex crimes are your band's objective. Sad and desperate, but that's ADHD, just trying to grab attention. Massive weapon. I will stab you while you play that saxophone, have you punctured and severed with lungs like crumbling cheddar. I'll have the sax man like a tax man, stuck on the tenor. Fuck you. And the scam your little friends are running, obnoxious cheerleaders, 20 of them at every function. We only stop doing live events to prevent them coming. You plant people in the crowd to affect the judging. I send rappers back to the crowd with better judgment. And that's the difference between me and him. I win people over. You bring over people to win.
Let's go, second round on Mike.
So he said I got ADHD. Whatever, mate, fine. Anyway, time. Yeah. Who the fuck put 20p in Brendan Gleeson? I mean, Pagan's writing is on par with Game of Thrones, 7th season. But he's only ever been given shit opponents that nobody would expect to beat him, like me. Nah, I'm a dragon with a bad temper like Deborah Meaden. The most beggy, obsessive and desperate guy. He battles in London, flies over from Glasgow every time. How much does that cost you? Now he's obsessed with this tournament. This clown actually thinks that he may win it. You're gonna need that $3 just to break even on plane tickets. You utter sucker. You Ryanair Prime subscription having motherfucker. Says that he offsets his air miles. Don't take the piss. I just have to take your word for it, like a plagiarist. How can you claim to be some sort of leftist Irish patriot when you literally take more domestic flights than Taylor Swift? Pagan, I'm telling you, taking the lonely flights for doing a battle's weird, and getting the plane at the only time you've ruined the atmosphere. What are you gonna do, Pagan? Put me in a hole like a liney cat? His rounds are weird. Plus, I bet one bumper cat would slant just so hard that it'll pass out to a sound of cheers. Time. That was whack.
You have a music degree, bro. I know that shit is null and void. I know that had your mum annoyed. Because you know what we call a full-time DJ? Unemployed. I'll have this cunt destroyed. You'll know why he went missing. If I put my foot down, he's getting his head kicked in. I give him a hook and some sea legs like he went fishing. The DJ will think he clocked into work when the deck's spinning. I'll split his head, leaving speckled bits of flesh all resting on his pecs. We're both Palestine supporters, but you're repping it to death when I make you a martyr and stick that melon on your chest. Thinking of me like an opportunity, till in your head there's a plate, till all that's left of your brain is saying, don't try it with me ever again. I'll send you home with amnesia in a vegetable state, and you won't recognize your house, but you'll remember your place. He is exhausting to watch. Isn't it absurd? Arms flapping while he's rapping as if he was a bird. I'll cut those arms up and send them to your missus where she works. She'll know you're dead when she gets your digits in her purse. She'll receive you how we do, diminishing returns. I'm driven, and this is chicken. Watch him stick it in reverse and try to escape this ugly body like the lifting of a curse. You'll upset me with a victory. You're not living on this earth. The only people you'll be upsetting will be sitting in your hearse, and that's time.
Who the fuck told Rumpelstiltskin he could fumble children? And why is he giving it all that? I'm just bewildered. He's just a little pagan, a humble pilgrim. Whereas I got bars that shake the room and crumble buildings. This is apparently the Academy South final. And if I had to pick a person, it would not be you. Not because I think you'd batter me for certain. This is like fighting Melania from Elden Ring. Let me run it back and fit the word in. Final boss of this game turned out to be a massive ginger virgin. So pack it in and listen. This masochistic Christian should get banned for shit he's written. Like when Martin Luther went against the Catholic traditions. I'm battering this prick and it's enacted with precision. I am slaughtering a pagan. And no one expected it. Like the Spanish Inquisition. Throughout the academy, I went from dead shook to flawless. Crocodile from One Piece. The left hook's enormous. I'll leave him on the ground. I'll leave him on the ground after I cut inside like a left-footed sportsman. All in all, the difference, audible. This a textbook performance. Time.
What's happening? It's Matt. Just watched Pagan versus Dynamic Mike. I give the battle 2-1 to Pagan, with Mike taking the first round. I think that Pagan was more consistent across the 3 rounds and Mike's stumbles kind of let him down. I also think that Mike's style is like really unique, and really enjoyed the humour throughout his first, and if he could have replicated that across 3 rounds, it might have been a closer battle. But I think I gotta give this one to Pagan, just through showing a level of consistency, constantly hitting with minimal stumbles, if any. So yeah, some great balls throughout from both. Really want to flag that this was a really good battle and a really good watch. So good luck for the rest of the competition, boys.
Yo, what is good? My name is Bizzo Bond, former Premier Battles champion and the longest reigning battle rap champion of all time. Here is my judge's decision for Pagan versus Dynamic Mike. I gave all 3 rounds to Pagan in this clash. I felt like he was a lot more polished. Dynamic Mike was good in places, however he was a bit disjointed here and there, so I had to give it on consistency and frequency of punching and all-round structure of the rounds as well to Pagan. But shout out both MCs. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes next for both. Peace.
Right, it's the Cray Dog. Just judged Dynamic Mike versus Pagan, and I enjoyed it, to be honest. It was, I found it was a similar story in all 3 rounds, really. It was Dynamic Mike tries things a little bit different, which I like. He's got good energy, he's got a good sense of humour, and yeah, he likes to hit the ground running in his rounds. And he's good, but I do feel like the things that he's trying will be a lot better in a couple of years' time. A bit more experience, and he'll execute them a bit more. And it was a bit in its infancy, a lot of the things he was trying. Whereas Pagan, he has honed it a little bit more. You can see he's a year or 2 down the line. He was capable of getting laughs, but then he was also writing a lot better. He had a flow that you felt confident in, that he was never going to pull up and stumble or anything like that, which is good for crowd reaction, to be honest. If there's nothing worse than when you feel like someone's just searching for the next bar. You know, he really is good, and I felt like, yeah, it was the same all 3 rounds. So I'll give that 3-0 to Pagan.
We've just watched the second battle of the day, Pagan versus Dynamic Mike in the Academy South final. Pagan picking up an absolute 30. What are we thinking, boys? Fair decision?
Yeah, I'm a believer now. I know about him now. Yeah. Good decision, man.
How do you feel with him advancing now? Do you think Hamill?
I think it's a great Academy final. I think it's a really, really strong Academy final.
Yeah, agreed.
I do feel like Hamill will win, but that's a great battle.
What do we think about Dynamic Mike?
He's a character.
Yeah, he's a bit wacky, right?
For sure.
Quirky character. Yeah. I think if he can nail that down, he can do better in this tournament. He started off with a loss, but he can certainly bounce back with a win. Next up, in the final battle of the episode, we've got Hulk taking on Kingslee Thunder. This is a good battle for the day. Do you agree?
Yeah, I really like this battle.
Yeah, I do. I'm really glad Hulk's in the tournament, actually, you know, somebody who's been around a long time, and I feel he doesn't think he gets the credit he's deserved over the years at times, and, you know, this is an opportunity to come and take that credit, but, you know, by force.
I think Hulk's a really, really strong battler for this tournament.
Yeah.
And you know he's going to take it super serious, you know he's going to be prepared, you know he's going to be clean, and he is one where you look at him and you feel like he's difficult to break down and beat, but when on the flip side, you then look at Kingsley and the way he approaches battles. Like, this is a really intriguing
Kingsley's
one for me.
from the academy as well, right? Did he win?
Yeah. Academy winner.
So, a winner of something already. Can he win the battle, his opening battle on Where Winning Matters, brought to you by Cardtricks UK. Let's go over to Trubs with the battlers and find out what they're thinking.
Hello. Can you introduce yourself, your style, and where you're from?
Who's asking?
Yeah, it's Hulk, aka Professor Banner, West London. My style is unorthodox. My style is like no other. Nah, seriously, my style is my style, man. I don't feel like, can't put me in a box, man. You can't put me in a box. I'm not even a rapper.
Yeah, my style of rapping is, I don't know, I'd probably say sexy.
Sexy?
Yeah, it's quite
Sexy
sexual.
style.
It's quite sexual. What was the other question?
I didn't even remember entering, you know. I think I did it while I was waved. I kind of remember a little bit, but apparently I filled out a form on Google Docs. Halcyon show, hold tight my guy, I done an interview on there, and he told me like, yo, I want to speak to you about entering this tournament. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, Briggz, just announced that you're in this tournament. And I was like, are you sure, bro? Because I don't remember applying for this tournament. And then as I was speaking to him, it started coming back to me, and I was like, oh yeah, I think I did just do this random Google Docs form saying that I'll body everyone, so I suppose I might as well do it.
Honestly, to get birds.
Yeah. Bare birds.
Yeah. That was it. She doesn't watch this.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You've not got that market yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Do you not get birds off the last tournament?
I get birds off every tournament.
Oh, right, okay, but it's never enough, is it?
I've got a problem.
No, that's
I'm
fair,
a sick man.
That's fair enough. He is sick, he's disgusting.
How far can this tournament go? That's the question. I am the tournament. When the tournament's done, listen, every single battle rapper in this tournament needs to be bigger than the tournament. Otherwise, the tournament don't exist.
Who's your dream matchup?
You're right, Yannick. I mean, O'Shea, but I've already done that, so.
Battle rap, if you want to just do like a dream matchup in general.
Okay, Carlito.
Carlito, you and Carlito. Wrestling, dancing.
1 round wrestling, 1 round dance, and 1 round who can scran an apple the quickest.
I reckon you've got you know.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, definitely.
You've never seen me scran an apple.
We lived together for like 8 months. I've seen you scran an apple.
I only eat apples in private.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Training.
Okay, that's fair. So what are your thoughts on Briggsy?
Short.
Facts. Dojo.
Posh.
Kingslee Thunder.
Scouse.
These are all true. Who's the biggest threat in your group?
Me.
Who's the least threat in your group?
Kingsley.
Yeah. How come you think that?
Because I'm battling him today.
Alright, okay. Dojo, what do you think about him?
Not very good.
What do you think about his style?
Not very good.
Have you seen his shoes?
Yeah, I've seen them actually, and to be fair, not very good.
Okay. What do you think about Hulk?
Hulk, he's pretty good to be fair. Briggsy.
Yeah. He's the...
Doesn't ring a bell.
The little... I think he's got something.
Oh, that guy who's always hanging around. Yeah.
He's always about. I don't really...
Oh yeah, no. To be fair, I watched this performance today, and like, that was the best Briggsy performance I've ever seen. Like you'll see that when it drops. Like, oh my god,
no, he was
clean.
Fire. He was fire. Never drop it.
Yeah.
People in the room were speechless. Mostly Briggsy, but
yeah.
Why should people tune in to watch a Hulk battle?
Because you never know what you're gonna get.
It's one of them. Like if you're struggling to get it up, like erectile dysfunction problems, like it gets very sexual. So it'll get you right in the mood.
Okay.
If you never seen me battle before, then where you been, man? Where you been?
What are you going to spend the money on if you win?
Brasses.
Brasses?
Yeah.
What kind of brasses?
Piccadilly Club.
My final message for the tournament.
Alright, final message for the tournament. This Hulk is the fucking best rapper alive. My fucking OG certified this guy in West London. Aye, blood, LSD as well. We done the heady one thing. Blood, carry on.
Right, that's it. We are 2 battles down. We are about to take a 10-minute intermission. So go grab yourself a brew or do whatever you do. If you're interested in what Cardtricks UK do, stick around. Going to be breaking some boxes for you live.
The card you wanted, I pulled it out. I am definitely winning. Look at that bad boy. Yo, what's going on? Welcome to Premier Battles. This is Where Winning Matters tournament, and we are sponsored by Cardtricks UK. If you are into your box breaks, it doesn't have to be wrestling. It can be anything from sport right through to Disney. But Miles is into his wrestling, and we like to get home sometimes and break some boxes of cards, don't we?
Yeah.
So first of all, if you like box breaking and getting into your cards, your collectibles, some of them are worth absolute fortunes, make sure you follow the link below and get yourself involved, where you can win all sorts of one-on-ones, autograph cards, anything you like, from Mbappe right through to The Rock.
Yeah, you know what the mad thing is?
What? What's the mad thing?
We could just win one John Moxley or something like that.
Are we going mad if we get that?
Yeah. I want John Moxley,
Yeah.
Samoa Joe,
Yeah.
or Jeff Hardy.
Right, I'm going to use a bank card because I've not got anything on me.
Oh, wait, don't show your details.
It's alright. This is a 2022 Metal Universe AEW box.
Ooh.
Oh, get off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ooh.
Don't show yet. The merch. What's that?
What's that? That's weird, isn't it?
Merch Orange Cassidy card. That's sick.
That's sick, you know. I don't know what that is.
Oh, I've got a gold. CM Punk, sorry. I said Randy Orton then.
I've got a diamond Dante Martin.
Go on, who's your favourite AEW wrestler right now?
Right now, probably Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy.
Yeah. Or maybe John Moxley.
John Moxley, the hardcore guy, still in it.
Yeah. Hardcore guy, I mean Dean Ambrose.
I thought John Moxley had done a lot of hardcore wrestling, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought so. I'm not that stupid. I know some of the wrestlers.
He's got spaghetti in his head.
Spaghetti in his head?
Yeah, by pen. I can't open this pack. That looks so rare. I'm not joking, that looks so rare.
What is it? Go on.
Look, that's that see-through card or
Oh
something.
my god.
That
Hardware Max Cater.
I've got another Matt hat.
Look at that. That is a beauty.
Alright, can I go first this time then? I've got Matt Hardy again.
By the way, if you're interested in your box breaks, make sure you get yourself to Cardtricks UK.
Yep.
And if you want to see Miles getting smashed, but you want to beat your own son or daughter at breaking boxes, this way, the best place you can go and get involved.
The merch Orange Cassidy, did you? You didn't get see-through card, did you?
To be fair, I don't know how much they're worth, but I'm assuming they're worth more than I
think I've got the rarer cards, but you...
Is that what you reckon, yeah?
Dad.
But check this one, Miles.
What?
Banzo Gonzo! Luchasaurus!
Yeah, still not better
That
than
is
mine.
a sick card.
That's a sick card, but it's not better than mine. No. Massive Intonation Nation. Thunder Rosa.
Oh, sick. Is that numbered as well? No. Nice.
Whoa, this is a nice card. Tennessino Wardlow. Chris Jericho Blue.
Oh, the Jericho Y2J.
You know that looks like that next card, you mate.
And I got the blue Dax Harwood, who also looks like LSD apparently.
What? Is that Joe Hendry?
No.
I thought it was Joe Hendry then. Who is it? No.
Miles, I've got a signed autograph. John Moxley. The card you wanted. I pulled it out. I am definitely winning. Look at that bad boy. Signed John Moxley auto. Did it. I was going to do Stone Cold then.
Lucky boy. You're a lucky boy.
Should we do a quick run through what we got?
Yeah. You got the best card.
Yeah.
I got like the more like specials.
Listen, like I say though, if you're into your box breaking, it's something me and Miles found quite recently. We've been pretty obsessed since we found it, haven't we? Yeah. It's not just wrestling cards. I'm not the hugest wrestling fan. I've started getting into it a bit more with Miles. But they do football cards. They do everything right through to Disney cards, basketball, everything. If you're into your box breaking and chasing those big money one-on-one cards, go to Cardtricks UK. Or if you're just into hobby breaking like we've just done with your kids or your mates or whatever, go to them as well, because they do sell the boxes in full that you can just grab and have a bit of fun with like we have. The highlight cards, let me get these together.
Can I say something real quick? You know what my thing is?
What?
How would you get a signed Mickey Mouse card or something.
I don't know how it works.
What, does he just go to the TV or something?
I tell you what, go to Cardtricks UK and watch the Disney stream break. The auto John Moxley.
Stop bragging.
That can go.
Stop bragging, Dad.
That can go there, right on camera. We've also got a merch Orange Cassidy card, which I've never seen something like that. It's pretty cool.
It looks it.
We've also got a blue Sting Legend. We've also got a gold Sammy Guevara. Are they numbered, the golds? No.
Yeah,
We've got a gold CM Punk.
CM.
That's a beautiful looking card. And then Miles pulled out a beautiful Metal Universe Jamie Harper.
On me. And we got LS Dean.
A blue LS Dean, or also known as Dax Howard. And a blue man himself, Y2J Chris Jericho. Right, as I say, thanks to Cardtricks UK. Make sure you go and click the links below and get yourself involved. They do giveaways all the time. We are literally, I'm not even lying, we're watching them right now while we do this box break. So if you are into your box breaking, go to Cardtricks UK. Get yourself involved. Like I say, it's not just wrestling. They also do football, Disney, right? Everything you can think of, they do. And yeah, you might earn yourself a big one-of-one. One of the cards he pulled recently was a one-of-one rock, which sold. Well, he didn't even sell. The guy turned down over 6 figures for it because he wants to keep it. That's how much you can find treasure gems in these packs of cards.
Yeah, what did we get the other day? We got one of 15 for the first card that was made.
1 of 15, Javon Evans.
Yeah.
So get yourself involved. Shouts to Cardtricks UK all the time. And I definitely beat Miles with a signed John Moxley card. So I'll just see it one more time.
Oh, stop bragging.
Needs to be more relaxed, a lot more sort of do one more take of it. Needs to be more chilled all the way through.
Yo. You all wanted a fucking apology, yeah? Well, take this. Don't speak on shit you don't know nothing about. Look, I'm sorry I got issues and I'm sorry I ain't perfect. I'm sorry I got all these fucking problems reoccurring. But you don't know how long that I've been hurting. I've been suffering inside and I am getting fucking tired of just putting on this smile. So I'm sorry that I even thought I don't really understand. Shit, what was I expecting when you're only just a fan? You know me as a rapper, you don't know me as a man. Yeah, you might know who I am, but you don't know who I am. So I'm sorry my insanity is shown. I'm sorry for my health that I've been cancelling my shows. I'm sorry that I didn't show up to a battle of my own. But lately every fucking day has been a battle of its own. And I've been battling a losing fight. Sorry for saying I've been doing fine. I guess it was just foolish pride. A couple weeks ago my friend committed suicide. And now the same thing is going through my mind. So I'm sorry that I've been feeling that afraid to even handle confrontations. And I'm sorry if I backed away from having conversations. When I feel that I'm safe, my issues crack the combination. Then come back again and have accommodation. I'm sorry if I fell, I ain't gotten any help. And I'm sorry lately that I've been feeling sorry for myself, shit. I'm sorry on behalf of my sorry ass. That apology was from the heart. Look, but after all the seconds and minutes and hours are coming, every single day in the month and the year we were putting so much fucking work. I brought my back for the scene cause I love it. For fans to turn it back when I needed the loving. It's like we playing footy and I'm reserved to the team, but they wanted to kick about when they had the world at my feet, ayy. Ain't it funny that things work out? I'm funny how karma comes around and things can work out. Cause now it's me who's sorry for the love I ever shown. I'm sorry for the troubles and the stuff I ever told. I'll put in any record that I fucking ever wrote. I'm sorry that I let you motherfuckers getting close. I let you close enough to view my life. Now I'm sorry that was stupid, why? Why did you even do that right? I thought a family was family you do provide. The only fucking reason I am in this fucking studio producing rhymes. They like to judge a book by its cover and yo it's fucked. Cause the moment they opened up they just closed it short. But proceeded to paint a picture using an older brush. But I just shrugged off and brushed off every stroke they took. So I'm sorry but I ain't standing for that, nah. First chance you having you stab a man in the back, right? I needed backing, some backing and backup plans. When my back was against the wall you just backed out and ran, ayy. I started life with a cry but I leave it smiling. Cause deep inside's me a fire but I'm trying to reignite it. Look, I needed light in a dry me to keep on fighting. The key to surviving's me at the streets and I realized that, ayy. Shit now lately I've been thinking little crazy and the situation's changed. If you ain't with me, you against me. Yeah. If you ain't with me, you against me. Rap the Warriors. Sorry, not sorry. Ha!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the tournament where winning matters. We have another battle in the first round. Introducing himself on the right, your mum's favourite rapper.
Hulk. Let's go.
And introducing himself on the left, introduce yourself.
Your nan's favourite rapper.
Once again, I did do it in the wrong order. Manchester, if you're in the building, make some noise. This is about to be a crazy battle. Have we decided who's going to go first? It's going to be round number 1 on Kingslee Thunder. Let's go. Briggz is on the time.
Yo, it's 60-second round, so let me cut to the chase. If your name's Hulk, bad news. You're getting punched in the face. You're a fucking disgrace, and you've also battled since day dot. Anyone see him try scrapping with Tay-Rock? Embarrassment of a man, and now you've been dropped right in. Man said no to a pick, and you still haven't stopped crying. You must think you're pretty slick, walking around like a top titan. Bro found the one guy in the whole scene who's prolifically known for not fighting. Yo, fuck it. Yo, what's happening, online subscribers? Right, let's get this part out the way. I have never lost a tournament battle. And I ain't fucking starting today. Yeah, I'm invested, tried and tested. I got smoked for the dub like pyrotechnics. You might regret this. You've signed your death wish. I moved so many bricks and fucking fire at Tetris. Yo, he's got an ID lanyard, which he swears is a Prada. It says Battle Rap Media in permanent marker. But the way he talks... Yo, he's got an ID lanyard, which he swears is a Prada. It says Battle Rap Media in permanent marker. But the way he talks about the scene, he's like a hurt little martyr. Hasn't done a single event recap unless he heard there was drama. And he reckons he's top tier, but his bars ain't as debonair. He just gets half-baked off smelly herb and starts saying heavy words. Agoraphobia. You can't take him anywhere. Maybe it's cause you market murder and scratch, but it's hardly earning you cash. So I'm preparing to ask that you start reversing the task. Cause you harbour hate from the past. So you started wearing a mask, but karma's burning it fast and you can't return from the ash to Yempo.
Yo, I would have fucking punched up Tay-Rock. Facts. But there was bare people in the middle stopping it, G. I would have shoved him, he would have shoved me, and I promised my mum I wouldn't go back to pushing rock on the streets. You said you was moving to Australia. So all this battle rap stuff has got to stop, is true. Turns out when your girl said she's going back home, she had to clarify that it's not with you. Even she knows you're unoriginal. That's why she took an Uber ride to this crew of mine. I stretched out the cat. I left it looking like a new design of the Puma sign. I wrote my tag on her titties and freed the man them on her back. Now she's with the gang hitting shots. But her pussy's like a tweet, unable to be sent because there's too many characters in the box. You said goodbye forever, now you're back, mate, with a dead trim. I heard you and your girl do blackface as a sex kink. You're here thinking up some lyrical shit and she's down under with Aboriginal dick. You wish you was jet setting right now. The backdrop would look good for the gram, but you're here spitting bars well as good as you can, but they never hit any pockets like a footballer's hands. Probably don't think I'm the man, but I might be. Left uppercut, hit his ribs with the right knee. Best idea to hit the side door quietly. Wishing he was down under now with his wifey. Got him in the scope, no way to survive, G. Friends in the black whip, hiding him nicely. I'll catch him in traffic like cycling Mikey.
Let's go, bro.
Yo, I ain't Commissioner Gordon, but I shoot up beams. His idea of formal attire is a pair of bootcut jeans. Mate, we were barely even colleagues, but after this we'll be distant strangers. Say the wrong thing, you're in instant danger. Red dot to your chest like Vincent Vega, then a shot to the side like a whiskey chaser. Fuck this prick's behaviour and all the clout he's been chasing. Should have seen him prepping for this one. Ooh, countlessly pacing. Like, how the fuck's Kingsley battling O'Shea and them, man? The bias is quite apparent to see here. Salty because he spent his whole career trapped in the B tier. Don't worry about me, bro. I am having a sweet year. Glory days, motherfucker. You're just happy to be here. You should thank your bleeding luck. Get your gangster steez to fuck. He's the type to hear him shout order 69 at Mackey's and start dapping people up. But believe me, you don't want this battle to get handsy. I ain't intimidated because you occasionally sell Mandy and neck brandy. There ain't a chance in Ragnarok that you ever could get past me. So go on then, Hulk. Get angry, Hulk. Now that'll slap your massive face in with your Aggie math equations. Your Professor Banner if he harnessed gamma radiation. Time.
Yo, noticed how his aggressive energy seems awkward and dumb. Just like Tay-Rock, bro, you can't talk to me how you talk to your mum. Listen, you could catch me and Pedro danking a new flavour. And we both win battles, the man them don't do failure. I'll pop round to your mum's when I'm in the mood later. You'll get locked in the fridge like the butler from Tomb Raider. Hey, listen, he's better off calling the feds. Winchester to his head like Shaun of the Dead. And when his mum tried crawling the bed, no entry. Pussy smells like she's been boiling an egg. See, I'll murk him quickly without the burner with me. Cause you gotta be assertive with certain nitties. I don't accept nickel or copper coins, what's the point? I cook all my ops while they're breathing like a lobster joint. We're in a different written class, I'm here to give them bars. You're just here to give them no rhythm. You don't even give them heart. This is supposed to be food for you, your dinner's slipping past. I'm eating at the right time like an intermittent fast. You can't shot in your own ends. That's mad, bruv. When my drive was for that BP, I was gassed up. I didn't have a Mac in the back of the act, no, bro. I had a Shotty in a Golf and an 8 in a Volvo, a Rambo in a Bando. Wait, listen, I said I had a Shotty in a Golf and an 8 in a Volvo, a Shetty by the telly, Rambo in a Bando, butterfly wear a hand coats, 380 in my jeans that will leave your whole fam ghost, and little 22s that leave holes in a lamppost. Listen, I said, most of the scene know me as a proper blessed and chill guy, but don't forget that I've been jailed for pocket checks in real life.
Yo, catch me doing a wheelie in a Land Rover. Yo, catch me doing a wheelie in a Land Rover while I simultaneously swerve the Merc. Next to me, you're such a fucking worm, it hurts. Observe this nerd. I once seen him rock up to a steakhouse in swim shorts and footy boots because he heard he do surf and turf. And if I was built like you, I would never be brave. One jab to the stomach and your tits would do a Mexican wave. Yo, in every single restaurant, I am safe with the waiter. I said in every single restaurant, I am safe with the waiter. Reading the news on a treadmill. I'm chasing the paper. I said in every single restaurant, I am reading the news on the treadmill. Usually he wouldn't say he's a hater, but he reckons he's seen some shady behaviour from his Arabian neighbour. This is him. Yo, man's the rawest brethren. Catch me looking dapper for a wedding just to slap your daughter's head in. Lad, you're 47. When I say you're playing wrong, it ain't a fucked up propeller. I've seen your podcast and it's evident you must love the Stella. Shut up forever. I mean, yeah, you sing songs and you rap on the channels, but it's still long like the mannequin challenge. But apparently he used to be good back when he had to bloody try. But I've watched your old battles. That's a fucking lie. Now I'm gonna have to box this liar. Fuck off back to Watfordshire. And don't forget to take your dusty little channel. We'll shit talk you, then it's all love if you'll just be on the panel. But how the fuck do you ever think we trust the shit you babble when you've never been the guy that we could trust to win a battle? Time.
Yo, this guy don't spit any bars. Cause I guess telling jokes is all he knows. Done a wheelie in a Range Rover. Cause his mum was in the back and she's 40 stone. Yo, I said the weather's about to change. You think I forgot? Course not. Force what? I control the thunder like a Norse god. My dream cast visions. I could never be humble. Little Afro thunder, so now you're ready to rumble. Bro. So fuck a Kingsley. The king's me. They hear his shit and ask where the lyrics gone. They knew I'd flame him when they made the arrangements. What I'm sitting on is a ticking bomb. I asked every scouser I know. None of them know what clique he's from. None of them know his face, his mates, or the name of the estate that he's living on. Every time you rap, you do a disservice to every Scouser that spits. And even though he's from out of the bits, that still includes Calcium Kid. Because your region created greats in my era. Now none of your brothers could try and apply pressure. I write better, combine setups that rhyme clever. So just remember, my brother, before they call time, I could get to the end of my tether.
Let's go. Let's go. That was hard.
No, it's Viz judging Kingslee Thunder versus Hulk, and this one came down to the second round for me. I thought that Kingsley got the third round clear, Hulk got the first clear, so it did come down to the second. I felt Hulk rapped a lot better than Kingsley, but a lot of his material wasn't actually directed at him, so short and sweet, had to give that 2-1 to Kingsley.
Yo, what is good? My name is Bizzo Bond, former Premier Battles champion and the longest reigning battle rap champion of all time. Here to judge Kingslee Thunder versus Hulk, and on this occasion I gave the battle 2-1 to Hulk. I felt like he was way more direct towards his opponent. His material was way more catered in a tournament setting and in that particular style, and I think he really suited the environment that he was in, whereas Kingsley, I did think he had good parts of his rounds, particularly in round 3, which is the round that I gave to him. However, I do feel like he needs to focus more on the opponent in front of him rather than some of his bars, which are very much talking about himself. And in this particular setting, it needs to be direct at your opponent, especially when you've only got 60 seconds to attack the person in front of you. But Hulk was fantastic. Both very good MCs. Looking forward to what they do in the next round. Peace.
What's good, people? Myself, Gemini, still dying from the plague, but I'm back judging Hulk versus Kingslee Thunder. This one was dope. I gave this 2-1 to Hulk. I think he got the first 2 rounds. He had some dope lines, a lot of back-to-back stuff. I think Kingsley got the third. I think Hulk cut his round a little bit short, so it felt like Kingsley just had a bit more in his tank. So I gave this to Hulk 2-1. I remember saying the lines, Winchester to your head like Shaun of the Dead. Thought that was cold. There was another bar. Oh, the Tomb Raider. The butler in the Tomb Raider. Man's hella ill. Kingsley had some dope lines as well. I'm not doing it justice right now because I ain't got my notes, but I made hella notes, so I know. But yeah, shouts.
With 3 weeks down and 1 more week to go in the first round of the group stages, over in Group A, Crow and Dove T currently sit with 3 points in the qualifying zones. Over in Group B, Gasbuff and Bowsket sit in the qualifying zones. Over in Group C, Pagan became the Academy South champion, where they'll face Hamill to become the Academy National champion later on in the tournament. Group D remains the same, with Frost currently sitting at the top and De Burke in the second qualifying zone after Mr. Tongue Twister unfortunately backed out of the tournament, meaning Caveman now has everything to fight for. Group E currently remains the same after Spirit's convincing win over McCoy leaves him sat at the top of the table, with Enigma and Jim Bob Gnarly facing each other next week for the chance to sit second and in the qualifying spot from Group E. Yanniff currently sits top after DW's no-show, with 7 Wave and Beyond set to face each other next week for the chance to top Group F. Sam Hypes currently sits top of the group, as Peace Soldier unfortunately couldn't attend the first round of the tournament due to illness, but Bert and Quicksilver will now face each other next week for the chance to top Group G. Over in Group H, we did have a change today, as Dojo and Hulk now sit in the qualifying position. Hulk with a very close decision over Kingslee Thunder, with 5 judge decisions over 4, sees him in second place, as Dojo's convincing win last week over Bison Briggz sees him at the top of Group H and the top of the qualifying position. With next week's show being the final one of the first round of the tournament, it's all to play for in where winning matters.
We've just watched Hulk versus Kingslee Thunder in their opening battle of the Where Winning Matters tournament, brought to you by Cardtricks UK. And Hulk picked a very close battle, actually. I feel like this could have gone 2-1 either way, but it went 2-1 in Hulk's favour. Do you think that's a fair result? Do you think it could have gone the other way?
I mean, watching it now live, I feel like that's fair. Watching it back would be a different story, as we said. But what a great battle. Really entertaining. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I feel like that's an important win for Hulk to open up. and it's really left Kingsley, because Kingsley's a really good battler for my money, and you know, somebody who could do well in the tournament. So he's got a job to do now, right?
Yeah, you'd expect someone like Kingsley to pick up points elsewhere throughout the tournament and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a harsh loss. It's, you know, it's a very close battle. Man, could put a piece of paper between them. He'll be disappointed at losing like that, being that good and losing. So
100%. A really good episode tonight, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. This is Where Winning Matters. This is Premier Battles. We will be back next week with another amazing 3 battles. Let's go. I've been Bobby Rex. Thanks to Shotty Horroh and Stro for joining me. And here's what you have to look forward to next week.
You are so fucking boring. Mr. NPC IC1. I made a leaderboard of the most boring pricks in battle rap, and your name was the highest one. Ladies, if you're on a date with Quick, do not expect a night of fun. Monologues about how he's a battle rapper. But when he's rapping about knives and guns, he's only playing a character, a bloody feisty one.
But mullet in turtleneck is how he tries to be cool, just to look like he's not allowed within 5 kilometers of a primary school. But he don't abide by the rules, so parents warn their kids about him, but they mustn't point. Comedian battling Cockney hipster, that's a funny choice to say unemployed.
Anything I'm allowed to say in this, you think after this 7-1, like dog years? Nah, this bitch better count his days. That's out the gate. Your little raps, I don't rate this shit, fake business, but I came up here to tell you personally, you know, one man to another, I'm shape-shifting.
Your skinny arms are a thin line and you might see them outside in a bin line. Don't come on some big hype because you get, and your brick type's not a flick knife. Your fat mum is a big white thick thigh, 6 pies, anything fried and a pussy is fist size.
Cause how you clash ain't conducive to how you act. You claim that you can do this, but you're always last. This enormous twat's so self-absorbed, he's been ignoring facts. So game's gonna kill that ego like Star Lord and Drax.
You said to Shawnee B that he is everything that Satan is, cause he's a big wet prick like an Alsatian stick. Did you Google that? Is that a Google fact? Wait.
It's where winning matters. We ain't got time for bullshit, ain't got time for your manners. We wanna see war, man, with their pen out here just causing damage. It's where winning matters. It's where winning matters. We ain't got time for bullshit, ain't got time for your manners. We wanna see war, man, with their pen out here just causing damage. It's where winning matters. See, I'm back up on my graph now. Take a door and back out. See, my money came an issue. So we seated up a grass house. Now I'm cleaning up my rack count. If it's needed, put the cash down. Catch a chopper to the face. Let's sit up beneath your mask now. We all about it, so I'm around me, still ain't gonna back down. Used to call you bro, till you morphed into that rat house. Now morgues, we never dap now. The sword will get you clapped down. Get your mom up on the rock and tell the bitch to lay the smack down. Your family's full of muppets, I ain't handy, but I'll cut him. You see your dad's an old shooter, like he handy with a musket. So we roll up on your street and have you clapped out with a rusty. I ain't moving with a mask, I'll just snatch him in a hoodie. I'm a bastard, but they love me. He ain't scared, let the thing go. I've always been a good kid, so they blame it all on Gringo. Cause you'll snatch your fucking fingers if you're claiming that ring glows. Debo with a fist, knock your boy out his pencil. It's where it matters. It's where it matters.